siren weeps for tales she sows and dreams she keeps. A whisper rides the salty breeze. The rose still sails on restless seas. Streams the pain she can't betray. The world outside may turn its face, but here she's found a sacred place, a ship of friends with hearts of gold. Her joy, her story gently told. Liliana and Athena, soul on the sea, streaming her heart where she's finally free. In every tale a whisper grows, she is the siren of the dishonorable rose. She sows the He laughs at fate, at fairs of old. Epic game. And there he stood, her pirate knight, by her side in storm and light. Their first date rang with Ella Storm's cry.
I would just like to point out I have a wet rat on me.
The sky. Link, the rogue who stole her heart.
Can you calm down? Can you stop trying to dry yourself off on Mom's neck?
Together now through stream and tide, two pirates bold.
She was a fairy.
Because he had an accident this morning, so he got a bath.
Guides us through its sacred line. In cozy calm or dungeon throes we sail.
Welcome in, Star. Welcome in, Airlie. Congrats on that first
Ladies
Airlie.
do not start fights, but they can finish them.
Hades, son, you are being a menace. Oh, that shoulder's still dislocated. I'm gonna just dump you. Okay? Okay. He did not appreciate that. But yes, we have a wet rat. He had a diarrhea accident this morning, so.
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
Teal for Star. Oh. Can you guys tell I win no fights with him right now? Hades, dude, I'm not putting you in your kennel because I still don't know if I got all of it cleaned up, but I am putting you in Thena's kennel. Yes, my little wet rat here on my shoulder. He is 100% a chaotic little demon, but I love him. He's precious. His cat tree is arriving sometime today, and I can't wait for him to play on that rather than tormenting poor Thena all the time. Can you stop licking Mom's hair? That one's not you. Okay. I'm gonna... Balancing. Balancing him is not always the easiest of tasks. But we are pulling it off fairly well most days. Okay. pull out his chewy stick until his new toys get here. Okay, we're gonna just refold the blanket that's in the kennel. Yeah, so Hades here is a sweet, precious little thing, except he's also a fucking menace, and I love him greatly. Hey dude, will you let Mom put you in the kennel now? Well, I'm not exactly gonna give you a choice. Into the kennel you go. You're still gonna be next to Mom. She just is sewing today, so she needs you. He actually had an accident, so he is drying himself off from a bath. Because about 20 minutes ago, I stuck him on my chest and he left a big poop stain on my chest. So me and him both kind of got cleaned up. And he is shivering, the poor boy. Ow, ow, claw. I don't know why I even bothered doing that. I knew exactly where he was going to end back up. Welcome in, Siren. It's so nice to see you today. I'm going to just... Ow, that shoulder's still dislocated. It's not wanting to cooperate. Hades, I don't want to scruff you, but I guess I'm going to have to. Ow. I don't like scruffing you when you're on me, because then you claw me. So yes, we have Hades. He is a little wet. He is a little cranky. Go into the kennel. He's going to just slide back there by the dress form for now. I'm going to have to make sure I close the gate so that Fina doesn't try and come in here, but we are going to be working on several things today. I'm kind of excited about them. We have 8 days until Ren Fair starts, and I'm a few projects behind. I'm supposed to do these 2 skirts. I'm supposed to work on the coat. And I'm supposed to fix Pirate's kilt and add a little bit of extra fabric to one of my corsets as its fabric is starting to rip. So yeah, I have a lot of things to do in the next 8 days. So today and tomorrow at least are going to be some sewing streams. We're going to do some designing of the Siren stuff. I have all new stuff this year, so I'm really excited. Yo ho,
motherfucker, I'm a pirate now.
Yes, yes, we are pirates. Okay, so we are going to do this as kind of a co-working stream. For those of you who weren't here the last time we did one of these sewing streams, I have my sewing camera over there, over my sewing machine. Right now it is actually facing my floor because that is where I sit down to cut out fabric, and we do have some fabric to cut out today. This is a co-working type stream. I thought I switched it to that playlist. So yeah, we have some nice music. We are going to be on mute while we are...
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It will take a miracle. Bye-bye! Hold on, let me... So, we are going to mute the mic while we are over at the machine. Hello, Wooly. It's so nice to see you. Sorry, I was just typing up a pinned message for the rest of this stream because it is going to be one of those where I'm bouncing between different areas in this room and my mic does not pick up my voice when I'm there. So we've been muting the mic while I am in that area. I need to see one more thing here. trying to remember what the things are, so I need to, Extreme Elements, I believe, that my overlay is on. Overlay. Yes, this is the one. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we are actually looking at getting me some, little clip-on mics so that I can actually let you guys hear it, but until I can afford to get that, which we are hoping to potentially use my Twitch payout that's coming in the next week or so to do that. But yeah, that is definitely going to be part of the plan as it comes, especially since I'm going to be doing a lot of sewing machines as we get into making the wedding gown and stuff like that. I am missing information, I think. It'd be in downloads, I suspect. What am I looking for? Of course I don't remember. I know there are some codes that you can put in yourself as viewers within my little task list here that I am going to make a little bit bigger for you guys. You guys can actually interact with it as well. You can... I'm just trying to remember how to start the timer because I've not actually used that part yet. But yeah, you can add a type in exclamation new task, and then the task that you're doing, then say done task, and worst case we clear task if we're having issues. I've had to clear the task a few times. I don't know why I can't find this today, but I'm having issues finding it, so I'm just gonna open. No I'm not. Star, you're the one setting the world on fire, not me. That's a you thing, not a Lily thing. Okay, what's the time then? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Precisely, Star! Okay, well, I can't find the thing to make the task list timer work, so we're gonna just skip that part for now. But we will have at least a task list for those of you who want to, add your own tasks. Feel free. This is kind of a co-working and vibing type thing. Hades is going to be hiding just over here. We'll probably put him a little bit more like in front of the dress form or something. The dress form, we will slowly be dressing up as we do this. You might notice that that shirt that we made last week, last week for the birthday streamathon is actually already on there. I've already worn it. It fit great. So I'm excited about that. We do have some modifications to the coat itself. It is a 30-year-old coat. It needs some repairs. So we are gonna get working on that as well. But that will probably be tomorrow or even next week, because we are basically streamlining as much of the sewing stuff as we can until the festival opens next Saturday. because I still have so many things I have to finish and I just don't have time again. I do this to myself every year and I always regret it. But what we'll do is we will be muting the mic. I'm going to step over, do the stuffs, come back, unmute the mic, and kind of back and forth. I will have my phone open for chat. So you guys can still chat and I will still reply as much as I can while I'm working. So, okay, we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to mute my mic and swap the music so that I can hear it and the sounders and everything because I love hearing you guys interacting with the stream. So, yeah. I'm going to just... Well, there we go. We got some nice progress going. Got 4 of the 6 shiny panels that are going on the bottom of the skirt done. Hades is mostly dry now. Hi, little one. Do you want your silver vine stick? Yes, my little perm machine. How's everyone doing? What's everyone up to? He's such a purr baby. Yeah, so we're making progress. This particular skirt we're gonna just see this here. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to just chatting because I think I have them, but I need to make sure. And before I just show you everything on my PC, let's yes, here we go. If I needed to go download it or anything. So this is the skirt we're working on. We are adding some extra shimmer to this bottom section here. It's supposed to be a mermaid inspired skirt that can still go over a hoop skirt. So yeah, we're gonna have little danglies here. And this skirt was originally done in 6 panels, so we have 6 different of the shiny panels so that every seam that we have, even if there's only 3 seams on the lower half, connect and can be fixed. We fixed this shirt the other day, which of course I'd had to re-sew because that day the opening day I accidentally ripped right here where it connected, so that's why we fixed it last week. But then we also added the same shimmery material we're doing here to this section here. And then this corset, I love this corset so much. It's my blue and black one. It's my favorite one of the last few years. And the netting or the mesh is starting to pill basically. So we're gonna add some of the shimmery fabric in behind the black mesh to give it some more life. So yeah, my little perm machine. you're very cute. And now that you're clean, I'm a lot happier with you. I still can't believe I set him down on my chest and then there was just poop on me, on him. It was not pretty. While we can go back to chatting so that you guys can see cute little Hades more, especially since I'm checking a thing, so. You're okay, Hades. If you start clawing Mom is not gonna be happy. Ooh, his new chew toys are coming in. Hello, Random Dragon. How are you today? I saw that Siren scale, which I got that all taken care of for you and added in. We have the precious little boy here on my shoulder. He really does enjoy just chilling on my shoulder. It just says before 7. Ugh, not helpful. Kitty, yeah, you guys want to see the little purr machine? Here, come here. Come here, Hades. Off of Mom's shoulder. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the scruff to do this. This is my little purr monster, Hades. He is my little void, but you can even hear him purring. Like, that is a good little purr machine there. Like, Star gets to come over and meet him today because that's what we agreed on. No, my necklace is not a chew toy. We keep having this conversation. Cat sitting for Auntie. Auntie's cat is so cute, too. Like, he's precious, and I love seeing all the photos and stuff of him. This little void has been in our lives since Sunday. So he came home Sunday with Pirate, when Pirate brought the... It's not a good vehicle. It barely runs. He hasn't been able to get it started in like 4 or 5 days. Yeah, the Geo. He brought the Geo and Hades home the same day. The Geo, the very next day, broke down essentially. It wouldn't start because of how cold it was, and it was only in the 50s. So, and then after bringing home the Geo, like, things would have been great. But, like, it doesn't need a new starter, and it doesn't need a new battery, as the battery is brand new. It does seem to need a, there was something going on with the fuel pump or whatever, so he thinks he has the right part and is going to fix it Sunday, because today and tomorrow he's working 12-hour shifts and just doesn't have the time. But yeah, so he brought home the Geo. It immediately didn't want to start. It's a thing apparently with just the cold weather. And it's been rainy and cold, so... Honestly, I am really tempted to tell him to take it back to the person who gave it to him, and let's just put money into the Subaru that broke down in December. Because the Geo, no, my necklaces are not chew toys. Don't make me put you in the kennel and make you cry for an hour. Yeah, so like I'm kind of to the point of telling him to take it back up to Greeley, return it to the person, and just put all the money we can into the Subaru, or just buy a cheap car on Facebook Marketplace, because yeah, I'm tired of these cars that are our age or older breaking down every fucking time. I'm gonna have to go get your chew toys when they get in, aren't I? Just so that you stop chewing on me. He's a little chewer so far. But yeah, so like we're not sure what's gonna happen with the vehicle stuff. That's good to know. Yeah, we're just kind of looking at a little bit of everything right now, just trying to find options. And his dad's hunting for information for us, so we're just kind of waiting and seeing what we can come up with. Hi, little monster. Not a chew toy. His favorite thing to do is just fall asleep in between my boobs or on my shoulder. Oh, as he's climbing up my shoulder. Ow! Getting Auntie's car, but only for around town. Hey, that's valid. Like, it was a good deal to get this car because it was given to us mostly free. He just had to put in a lot of the labor. But yeah, like for what we have going with our health, or my health, and just his work schedule, it's not worth keeping the Geo in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. I think he's kind of getting to that same point, but we're just waiting a little bit longer. Gets better mileage than the truck, but has a lot of miles. That's fair. So apparently with this Geo, it sat for 7 to 10 years after a car accident that damaged the front tires area essentially. So initially it was just, oh, we have to replace the oil pan and fix this one thing. And it has now turned into, he's been gone almost the entire last 2 months working on it on his few days off, and it's been a hassle, and I'm kind of over it. I think he just fell asleep. Oh, no, he didn't. So yes, we got Hades. He is a precious little void, and I love him to death. He is a snuggly kitty, and he's a purr machine. Like, Pirate did not believe me when I said he was a purr machine, but, then he got to hear Hades while Hades was sitting in my arms, and he's like, oh, there's the purring. So apparently Hades does not purr nearly as loud for Pirate. No, not a chew toy. That is attached to Mom. Things attached to Mom are not chew toys. Training him. We actually got him his harness and leash yesterday. They're still way too big for him, so it's gonna be a little bit before he actually starts wearing them. But we did buy them. And yeah, he just loves snuggling up in my arms, on my neck, wherever he can. Wherever he can snuggle up, he will. Okay, sweet boy. You're gonna go back in the play, or in your kennel. Or, well, your brother's kennel, but... See, look at just how cute and cuddly he sounds. Okay. Going back in the kennel. Mom's gonna run to the restroom, and then we're gonna get back to sewing. So, I will be right back in about 2 minutes, and then we'll go back over there and start sewing again. Dragon, I just saw your message. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate the lurk and the hanging out. We're gonna get back to working on these panels for the skirt. And then basically it's just sewing it all together. I will probably run to the Amazon locker whenever my package arrives, because this little one needs chew toys that aren't my necklace and my fingers. Because the silver vine sticks are only oh so good for that. But yeah, so we're gonna go back to getting that stuff done. We'll go for another 30 minutes. So I've been going for 30 minutes, breaking, playing with Hades, 30 minutes, back and forth type thing. So yeah. We'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Go to my sewing scene. Once again, I'm gonna mute my mic now, and I will chat with you guys again in 30 minutes, or off my phone. Okay, I was wrong about how we're gonna do this. His chew toys just arrived, so I'm actually gonna go get them from the locker because, again, I want him to stop chewing on me. Mainly my necklace. He's been chewing on it nonstop, and I don't like that. Hello, Yeetman. Welcome in. It is so nice to see you today. Today is the sewing stream, so it is kind of just lo-fi music and watching whatever mayhem I'm doing over at the sewing machine. I do have my mic muted when I do go over there, just because I can't manage to... The first couple times I did sewing streams, no one could hear me from across the room, so my mic just isn't strong enough for that. So we do quiet 30-minute runs, 30-minute pauses, or 10-15 minute pauses. Oh, that's because I have it in the wrong spot. That's why it doesn't feel right. I'm trying to blindly put on my ankle boot so that I can go get this package that I need to grab. While I'm gone, I'm actually going to swap the music from the lo-fi to the channel music. And I will be right back. I'm going to go get the little demon's new chew toys.
Beneath the moon, the siren weeps for tales she sows and dreams she keeps. A whisper rides the salty breeze. The rose still sails on restless seas. She writes by flame in the midnight's hush. A needle's thread, a dancer's rush. Through velvet dreams she finds her way, and streams the pain she can't betray. The world outside may turn its face, but here she's found a sacred place. A ship of friends with hearts of gold. Her joy, her story gently told. Liliana and Athena, soul on the sea, streaming her heart where she's finally free. In every tale a whisper grows. She is the siren of the the stars in linen skies, and dances where the spirit flies. From palace breeze to Baldur's Gate, she crafts her joy, she laughs at fate. At fairs of old with ribbons spun, through dragons, fire, and second suns, she builds a world from thread and flame, where cozy meets the epic game. And there he stood, her pirate knight, by her side in storm and light. Their first date rang with Elistorm's cry, a metal bond beneath the sky. Link, the rogue who stole her heart, now sails her soul in every part. Together now through stream and tide, two pirates bold, forever side by side. Liliana Athena, Captain Divine, guides us through each sacred line. In cozy calm or dungeon throes, we sail with her on the dishonorable roads. With joy she paints her quiet days in Coral Island's sunny haze, then dives through Skyrim's icy halls. With flame and steel she never falls. Sims and stitches, lore and light, she streams till stars consume the night. Through health and storm her spirit glows, each viewer near a friend she chose. Oh, Liliana Athena, heart of the sea, in every game we're wild and free. Your voice a light, your laugh a rose, we'll always sail where your love goes. And if the wind forgets her name, the waves will sing it just the same. The rose will drift where legends grow with, forever will follow.
Yo ho, the stream of Siren sings with pixel winds and Skyrim's wings. From the decks of the dishonorable rose, a siren sails where no fear grows. Threads of silk and tail she sews, in tides where mighty thunder flows. With a click, she through Skyrim's frost or coral song, the seas be wild, her soul be warm, her laugh a storm, her heart desires. Liliana Athena, raise the sails tonight, streaming through the shadows with the seaborne light.
Hopefully this is a better chew toy for him than my necklace and my fingers.
And links her pirate.
Hi, this is yours. All yours. I don't think your older brother will want it.
Renaissance fair and
While I was out, I also found his cat tree was sitting on my porch, front doorstep.
freight, two pirates
But
for brighter
I will deal with that part later.
cross screen and sea.
Hi, little monster.
Her community in cozy coves.
Hi, this is a chew toy for you.
She streams her soul
It's all yours.
into the night.
Well, we'll see. Hello, Slayer. Welcome in. We got a purple scale today. Nice.
Many have sailed and many have gone, but none like the rose and her captain strong.
Okay, Hades. Now you really have to go back in your kennel and
She sails with joy that
play with your 3 toys. We're gonna swap my mic and stuff around. We're gonna mute the mic. Pull the audio from my mic to my speakers so that I get to enjoy the nice music. And we'll go from there. He's been really sweet. His biggest things are he keeps chewing on my necklace, which I never take this off, so I get that it's a dangly that he can grab, but I do need him to not go for it. And then he likes chewing on my fingers, so I just got him that rope toy. Got him 3 of them, technically. He's beating it up, so perfect for what I needed. He's a climber, so we got his cat tree in today, which, again, I'm excited about. So, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna mute my mic, and I'm gonna go back over there, do the other 2 panels, and see about putting it all together. we're a little bit earlier than that 30-minute alarm, mostly because what I need to do right now isn't, it might take a while. So the next step might take a while, so I figure let's do a little chatting. Let's give Hades some love. He has been beating up that new toy that I got him. No. Yeah. I have issues remembering how to pin things properly when it comes to repairing older things that have kind of been ripped apart like this. So I'm gonna have to sit down at the machine and just sew it straight and just pray I do it right. I mean, we'll do a check before we go too far on it, but... Hi, Hades. Have you tuckered yourself out yet? No, my headphones are not a toy. That is not a toy, little man. He's all dry finally. So it's straight during Pride? Never. Yeah. I feel like some of my... So what I've been using to do the little shimmery pieces is invisible thread. And we just bought it recently, so I'm still learning the nuances with it. But it's being helpful for this particular project, and I know I'm gonna need it for my wedding gown. So, but yeah, like I was sitting down there trying to figure out how to pin it, and I'm just like, you know what, fuck this, I will just get to the machine and sew. But I figured that might take the whole half hour, so I'd rather chat for a little bit, give Hades some cute little snuggles. If you bite my face again, we're gonna have problems, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I love making these Siren skirts the way I am. The next one is going to be a little more challenging because not only will I have to rip some seams out of the skirt that I already have going, but I'm going to have to cut off part of the skirt as well to make the panels, and that's kind of a jigsaw skirt because I'm running out of that fabric and Joann's closed, so I can't get more of it. Michaels, however, just announced that they are going to start carrying a lot of those brands that Joann's had, especially for sewing related things. I was reading an article about it yesterday, and I was very pleased to know that Michaels is at least helping carry on with some of these crafts, because otherwise I have to go to like Colorado Springs, which is a 2.5 hour drive, I think. My little monster. I love him. But yeah, so like, just to, I'm very happy that Michaels is going to be carrying, I think they listed, so they're gonna start carrying Singer & Brother sewing machines. The article mentioned like 400,000 different types of fabric, Coats and Clarks, Velcro, a lot. They're expanding to like a ton of different thread options. I'm really happy with Michaels at least taking that up, because I love Joann's. I am very upset that Joann's went bankrupt. It is my favorite. It was one of my favorite stores. And I still need like white satin and maybe some more light blue satin for my wedding gown. So it's like, I do need to get stuff still. And I don't want to try and make us drive to Colorado Springs when we don't have a vehicle that works. Okay, we're going to do some hydration. Hades, what are you doing? So I have a feeling he's going to remain a shoulder cat. I think he likes it just too much. Even if I can only get the one skirt done today, that is still a lot of progress. And we'll get it taken care of. Maybe get the second skirt started. That one's a little more up in the air. And then I'm gonna have to talk to my dad about the green coat and be like, okay, pick a day, so that we can focus on that. However, I know that's going to be a multi-day project as well, so that's a little concerning because I have 8 days to go. So tomorrow's also going to be a sewing stream, probably next Friday at minimum, and maybe another day or two. I don't know, we'll see. Doing this way really helps me. Not only do I get to share what I'm doing, which is really fun and I love doing so, but I also, like, I work better when there are people or there's a person holding me accountable. So I'm a huge body doubler. It's part of my whole ADHD issues that I have. And so usually, like when we lived together, Star and I would sit here and body double and do our own tasks and things. So doing these sewing streams really helps me, both mentally, physically, all of the above, in actually making progress with my goals. Did you just fall asleep, dude? I think he fell asleep. Actually, I'm almost certain he fell asleep. Yeah, he's asleep. So yeah, this is gonna be some kind of chaos and fun, and we're gonna see how this kind of comes together. Hoping it goes well, because I will be really sad if it doesn't. He literally fell asleep on my shoulder again. He hasn't done it like this before, but are you awake? We're gonna just see about. I don't have no, sleepy boy. You go sleep in here, okay? Sleep, no more play. Go ahead and take a nap, and now you're wide awake. Of course he is. You're okay, Hades. You're fine. Yeah. We'll go ahead and get that skirt sewn together. I hope I've done this right, and I hope that this goes the way I want it to, because this is the big skirt. Worst case, if I don't get this one finished right away, whatever. As long as I have the other one. As long as I have one skirt for next Saturday. Yeah? You want to stop glaring at me for putting you down? Well, I don't care what you say. Because you're small and Mom has got a life. I know you don't like that, but I do have things to do that other than just hold you, sweet boy. No argument there? Okay. The other night, I literally was bent over his little pen because he has a pop-up playpen, and right now I'm just keeping him in Thena's kennel. And so, like, I was bent over and he was sitting up on the top of his little cat tree that we have, which is kind of got like a curved, and then it's it kind of has something like that going. So he was sitting here on the curve and his hands at the top of the post and was just screaming at me, being like, let me out. And I'm like, no. And he's like, but why? And he and I get into screaming matches, but it was really funny that night because I was bent down and he just started screaming right at my nose. And I'm like, oh, okay. You're cute, you're adorable, I have a life outside of holding you. He's still got to learn that part. My back is starting to hurt, so I hope I don't have to be on the floor much longer. Okay, we are gonna get going again. Worst case, this is all I get done today, is finishing this skirt. I would not be upset if that's the answer, because then I still have to go build that one a cat tree. Oh, it's hitting the light on one of the things. I was like, what's that what's lighting up there? Okay, yeah. Sorry guys, my brain is everywhere. It's that ADHD bullshit. I'm gonna have to adjust some cameras. I'm gonna have to mute my mic. We're gonna do the things. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera first, but we'll do this first. we got the big skirt finished today. I don't have the energy to start on the small skirt. I can do that one tomorrow. I can probably prep some of it tonight, but do it tomorrow. I am very glad that we got this skirt done. This is the big one. This is the one that can go over hoop skirts. So this one is the big, like, royal Siren style. I will probably, when I dress the dress form, should I put the big one or the small one on it? What do you guys think? For those of you who are around. Okay. So we have that skirt done. So for the coat, I'm gonna do something similar to this, like I did on my brown one. But it will be more designed for this green coat that my dad gave me. This green coat is 30 years old, is missing 6 buttons, and we have to replace 8 of them entirely. Because they're just not made anymore, so we couldn't find replacements. So we're missing some buttons here in the front and here at the pocket. We're also missing a button on each of the cuff sleeve parts, which these are the ones that aren't made anymore. So I am going to save these really pretty sun and star, or star and moon buttons, but I am actually going to be swapping them for these ones. So these are going to be what's in place of these moon and star ones on the cuffs. These ones were really hard to find, but these are the buttons that are already on the jacket here and on the sleeve and stuff. I found 4 of them, which was the exact number I needed. If I lose any of these, there's no way to replace them. I spent 3 hours on Etsy digging through buttons to find them. So the coat will either be started tomorrow or like Tuesday or Wednesday. It is kind of a big project because it needs not just the buttons fixed up, but some of these little trim pieces might need trimmed down and taken care of a little bit. On the inside of the coat, the neck thing keeps trying to pop out, so I'm gonna kind of tack that back down a little bit more solidly. We also have a bunch of tears on the lining, so that is something I'm gonna have to be taking a peek at to see if I can patch them, if I'm gonna need to replace the lining, which is a possibility, and if it is, that will be a challenge I'm not ready for yet. The hope is that this coat has managed to make it through 30 years at the Colorado Renaissance Festival. I want to make it last another 20 if I can. It is a really good quality coat. But so I have to do some internal fixes for those things. And then down here on this side, this little piece keeps popping out, so I just have to tack that back down. So that should be pretty easy. As I said, same buttons here in the back as well as so with any hope, the worst case scenario, I replace some of this golden black trim and swap it for like a silver and blue or something similar. I haven't decided. I haven't really looked at that idea yet. My main priority is literally just the buttons and patching those few spots that it's ripping. And then we'll go from there. So, I'll post in Discord asking if people want to see the long skirt or the shorter skirt on the dress form. And we'll go from there tomorrow. Stay. But I think that's going to be all for me. I need to go build a cat tree Actually, he's asleep, so hold on. Let me see if I can get this bundle of fluff without waking him too much. Nope, he's awake. From wet rat to dry little sleepy boy, who literally just curled up in my hand and fell right back asleep. This is how he sleeps most of the day, is just on my chest. You're okay. You're okay, sweet boy. Mom is just tucking you into the top of her shirt so you don't fall off of my chest again. And that's the other thing, is I tuck him into the top of my shirt because he has fallen off my chest a time or two. What is in your eye? I just gave you a bath. Hey! Okay, let me see that eye of yours. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. Mom is gonna put you in your playpen. But yeah, so today was good. We made progress. We actually finished the main project. I have to do some jigsaw puzzling tomorrow for the second skirt, but we'll make it happen. And I'm gonna go. Aw, thanks for that follow. All follows here are anonymous. Chat if you want to. I don't mind. Yes, Hades. I got a kitten this last week, so he is kind of king of the show right now. We did just finish our big project, which looks great. I'm loving it. It's going to be great for the Renaissance Festival next Saturday. Whew, it's getting close. Why do I always leave my projects for the week before? Because this year I have 5, and I'm not going to get... I don't think I'm getting pirates killed that on time. Yeah, he's just asleep. It's fine. Okay, let's see who we have that might be streaming that is really fun to hang out with. And that might be playing a fun game. I love Atavis. I'm probably not going to that since it's just the Summer Game Fest. Sir, that is Mom's neck. Don't you dare start that again. No. Mom's not a chew toy. Okay. So. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, okay. He's awake again. He really is going to be my shoulder cat. Can you stop playing with Mom's hair? Oh, sweet boy. You are a menace. Oh, but you're per central and I love you. But yeah, so hopefully the next week goes great and we get everything figured out. He's, Can you not lick my neck? That is actually a little painful, my little one. Little one. I love you. Stop licking Mom's neck. Ah! Well, this is, ow! Stop! Ah! Okay. You're precious. That hurt. I love you. Let me get that paused. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thank you guys for coming.
Yo ho, the stream of Siren sings with pixel wings and Siren's wings. From the decks of the dishonorable rose, a siren sails where no fear grows. Threads of silk and tails she sews in tides where mighty thunder flows. With a click, she
Dude, you just stopped licking my neck. Okay. The hand is better. We're gonna go to a crochet channel. The name is Sarcastic Kitten. I need to get an actual raid message that's not just from Frosty Tools, but
She's a siren queen and links her pirate knight.
if you want to use one of the raid messages, feel ow, those are sharp little daggers. If you want to use one of the raid messages, the top one or the first one is for followers because it does not use my emotes. It uses global emotes. If you, however, want to use the second message, it is subscribers only. Because it does use my pirate flag emote and my Eevee emote. What the fuck are you doing, kid? I shouldn't have waken him up. Okay, let me start this raid. I don't even know where we are with the end song. Thank you guys for being here today.
Let the cannons ring. From Witcher's howl to Sim, she sings 1,000 games, one mighty stream, our pirate queen of every dream. Yo-ho, the siren sails again with threads of lore and tales of when. On Twitch she reigns both fierce and free, a rose on the disc.